Hi, hello! If you're here, that means I didn't quite get to your reading during the stream. But we're here now. I apologize for taking a little bit of time. Oh my goodness. I was feeling so sick yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better. It's 5 in the morning and I'm ready to get started. Your timestamps will be in the description below next to your name. And I will see you there. See you there. Hi there, Kridder. Thank you very much for coming. We're gonna do your reading for you now. And you said, can I get a reading tonight? Well, I mean, next night, but yeah! Let's write your name down. We've got Kridder. And today is the 16th, so 10, 16, 2025, and it's 5:11 a.m. I don't know why, I've always really enjoyed writing the time. So right off the bat, I am actually seeing, so a lot of times spirit will speak to me through tarot cards, and I try to respect that, right? Like I am a tarot reader, and so I think it's like the easiest way for them to communicate symbols to me, because I see mostly images. So I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles. Just gonna draw that for you. And the 5 of Pentacles represents feeling like life isn't quite providing for us the way that we need. So it can represent lack. It can represent insecurity. It can represent financial obstacles. I don't know if you're experiencing anything. It can also mean like physical unrest. So any of these things, you know, I actually feel personally, like when I'm picking up, whenever I think about the 5 of Pentacles for you specifically, is this physical unrest. I wonder if your body is just feeling really overstimulated. A lot of times, because now I'm seeing 555, a lot of times number 5 represents obstacles. And so, you know, we get these readings so that we can put ourselves on a better path, right? We come for advice. And so spirit tends to kind of tell us, hey, you know, I know we're going through this, and here's what we can do about it. You're probably wondering like who's reaching out to you as well. I know a lot of people want to know like who their guides are, if there's a deity, if there's an angel, an ancestor, anything like that. And you know what? I actually am getting that's an interesting one. I've never seen a guide like this before. So I'm getting a gentle giant. So they're very tall, and oh my goodness, you know, they remind me of a tree. There's a lot of earth energy here now that I think about it. They remind me of a tree. I think that they are kind of like a nature spirits, which is interesting. They feel as tall as a tree. As tall as a tree. I really like them. Their energy feels very healing. Grounding. It does feel like a nature deity. I don't know if it's one that is super popular or anything like that. It does feel masculine, but oh my goodness, they're huge. They remind me of like a pine tree. Like a pine tree, huge, you know? I don't know if you have pine trees around you. It's okay if you don't, but like that's the energy, like how massive they're showing me that they are. So maybe you're really connected to trees, Kridder, or maybe you've always I don't know, maybe you need more strength in your life. But just know that they're offering healing. As I said, they're offering healing and grounding. And I wonder, you know, if you're the kind of person, I always tell this to people, be careful what you talk to yourself about outside. So if you find yourself going outside to like de-stress, or if you talk to yourself out there, if you notice that like you're thinking a lot of negative stuff when you go outside, the trees are picking up on that energy, and a lot of times they want to help. And so I don't know, there's like a really beautiful tree spirit here to help you. You know, and it's reminding me personally, like at my home growing up, we had these really big, beautiful trees, but in my backyard, we had a really beautiful Chinese magnolia tree. And I've always been so connected to that tree. Every time I would see it, especially its blossoms, I would be really happy, and I'd feel like I would just feel very dazzled by it. And so their energy is like so similar. I don't know. I've personally been connecting to trees more, so maybe it means something to you. But yeah, they really want to make you, I don't know, and this is a message I get pretty often. And so, it's okay. Like, I know a lot of people want to hear about their career or their love life, but they're bringing up your body, and you needing to have more rest. So, body needing more rest, because I'm like, they're showing me your body right now. Like they're showing me kind of like a diagram of a body. I can't really see exactly what people look like. I've tried, and I've been very wrong. And so I'm not even going to like pretend like, oh yeah, I can like see exactly what you look like. Like, no, I can just kind of see like an energy. And they're showing me that there's pain in the shoulders. So pain in the shoulders. And I wonder if sometimes like our tummy hurts. And they're telling me that like this is all due to like stress, unrest, maybe even like insecurity. I don't know why they're saying like social anxiety. And the spirit's actually reminding me, they're telling me very loud and clear for you, Kridder. Sorry, my music turned off. They're telling me really loud and clear for you. I don't know if you need to hear this. They're telling me you belong. So that's what we have there. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Thank you very, very much. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Rocky. How you doing? Welcome. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Thank you for trusting me and choosing me as your reader. As I said, I promise it's worth the wait. At least I'm going to hope it is. And let me know if you have any questions. So we're going to start with writing your name on the paper. I personally believe it ties the energy in. And I like dating it. I always have. So today is the 16th. And it is 5:19 a.m. And you said no readings for me. I just wish to once again say thank you so much for inspiring me to pick up tarot as my practice and helping me begin my divination journey. I wish you nothing but the best and many blessings from myself and Lady Artemis from above. Oh my goodness, what? I feel weird not giving you a reading. You know what I want to do for you at least? Hold on. I have this deck that I think you'd really like. It's Oracle of Delphi. It says Know Thyself, and Prophecies from the Eternal Priestess. And it is, right? Like it is. I love Artemis, by the way. I have a twin brother, so I'm also a lesbian. So I've always really liked Artemis. And also, I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian. Is she a lesbian? Let's draw a card from here. Enchanter, magnetize, open, reveal, and manifest. You also have sorceress, summon, conjure, weave, and enchant. I was actually only going to draw one, but both of these wanted to come out too. And it says Odyssey. It says, I think it says, I don't know what that means. I can't actually read it. Quest? I think it's quest. Offer, treasure, and celebrate. I couldn't read it. I can't read it, but yeah, quest, offer, treasure, and celebrate. So whatever you are enchanted by, like maybe you're feeling very enchanted by working with spirits right now, especially since a lot of people who are in my collective are super psychic, very connected, especially to higher teachers like Artemis. Just know that as you go down this journey, I feel like you'll be able to be more of the sorceress energy or sorcerer energy, whatever you prefer. But I don't know, I'm actually feeling like this is something that you're working with. I know it's full of blue and I'm really connected to the color blue, but there's purples too. There's purples, and I don't know, I'm really drawn to this energy for you. I kind of want to read it. I want to read it for you. Is that okay? Is that okay? It says, you weave silver threads of creativity into the mystical web of the cosmos. Join the dots and seek out the synchronistic connections to conjure magic. The sorceress has woven her way into your sphere to affirm you have her magnetic powers to manifest infinite blessings. See, that's what I feel like we're working on. Maybe you've been looking into manifestation more. I don't know, there's something about you that's just inherently enchanting. Like, we have two words that say enchantment, right? It also says the oracle message serves to remind you that you are a compelling force of nature. You do not need to chase your dreams when you can simply attract them. When your intentions are backed up by your energetic frequency, you become a magnet for your soul's desires. Others are drawn to your alluring qualities. They can sense that you lead from the heart and your intentions are pure. Let this always be the foundation of your manifestations. So, I don't know. I really like that. I felt like that was important. I don't know if you needed to hear that. I really do think like this is, and I'm saying this as somebody unbiased, all right? Like I don't know you personally, but I don't know. There's something about this, especially the weaving and the web of life. Like, maybe you really like spiders, or if you're afraid of spiders, maybe we need to embrace them more. So that's what I got. Thank you very much. I know you said you didn't want a reading, but I don't know. I felt wrong. It felt wrong. See you later. Thank you, Rocky. Bye-bye. Hello there, Shenayhey. How are you doing? You said, hey, Oran. Lovely to see you tonight. Thank you for the aura reading and the spell bag combo. Made my day when I got it. May I have a channeled reading? Yes, you may. Let's write your name down. Let's get your energy on there. And thank you for trusting me again. You're so sweet. You're always so nice to me. I don't deserve it. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I need to be better about what I say to myself. I deserve nice things. And so do you. We all do. Oh my gosh. I gotta set a good example. So today is the 16th, 2025. And it's 5:24 in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what we got. I was getting the letter B. I don't know why. The letter B. Just like the letter B, and I'm just gonna write it down. I don't know where spirit is taking me with this, and I was going through like my lexicon, like my energetic word vomit in my mind, and I was going through like I don't know why, but I was like Beatrice, and then I thought to myself betrothed. I don't know if that means anything. It's okay. I kind of want to move on from that because I'm not feeling too confident about it. I'm not feeling very confident about that, so that's kind of just like a side note. I don't know, maybe we'll meet someone. I don't know why betrothed is there. All right, let's see, what else were you getting? Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry I couldn't translate that one. That's a little bit hard. We can work on that one, that kind of stuff later. Usually I have stuff come to me so quickly. We might need some help. We're gonna get some help. Let's see what we got. I got a new deck recently. Maybe they wanted you to use the new deck. Usually I can have something come in pretty quickly, but I don't know. They were like, hey, try the letter B. And then they're like, no, okay, bye. B's for bye. Bye, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. We got Pisces. Pisces! One of my favorite signs. So Pisces is an energy of... Let me write it down. Pisces energy. It's about intuition. Oh! Thank you, Spirit! Oh my goodness! Sorry. Now they're coming in. Now they're kind of like, do you get it now? And I'm like, oh, okay. I understand. So, this is the name of a guy. I don't know. I'm sorry. No, that's like a weird thing to say. But I was like, why do I just keep hearing Beatrice? I don't know. That's just strange and old ass name. Like nobody talked about this. But they're like, nah, like that's my name. And I'm like, okay, I usually don't get names for guides or like even deities. Like I just say like, this is what it reminds me of. This is the first time I've like just straight up gotten a name. So that's really interesting. Maybe it means something to you. As I said, I wasn't feeling too confident. But as soon as I wrote down Pisces intuition, they were like, that's my name! And I was like, oh, okay. So we have a spirit introducing themselves. That's really nice to see. Are they a guide? Yes, I'm a guide. Okay, thank you. How long have you been there, guide? 6 months. 6 months. That's like pretty recent. Is there a reason? Transitioning power. Interesting. What do you mean by transitioning power? In need of new support. I think support is what they're saying. In need of new support system. Calling and energies in alignment. Oh my gosh, they're chatty. I usually get images, not words, so it's so funny. In need of new support system, calling in energies in alignment with the shift. Excuse me, what does that mean? The shift. Oh my gosh. Okay, calling in new energies of the shift. What is the shift? The shift. Oh, okay. So it's interesting because I heard the shift and I kind of thought to myself, like, that sounds really intense. But they're like, actually, it's not. It's really not that intense. In fact, it's quite peaceful. There, because I was like, the shift. I was like, what do you mean? And I wonder, I've actually been getting this energy quite a bit. A lot of us are entering a time of peace. Not necessarily like rest. Like, I feel like a lot of us have been almost forced to rest. I don't know if you've been feeling that way. Forced to reflect, forced to evolve, forced to change. A lot of us have been forced to be more independent, right? And so they're telling me that we're shifting into a time of community. There's something that you're very involved in that is going to blossom. Oh my god, I like how I had 2 flowers. And like they're showing me something like blooming. It's going to blossom into community. Like, oh wow, that's really beautiful. Everything that you're doing now, oh my gosh. Everything you're doing now is lying down these foundations. And by the way, like, you don't have to believe me, but I'm just, now I'm finally like, goodness, Beatrice, like, whoa. Like, you don't have to believe me. Like, you can think I'm crazy, but I don't know. Why did you give me this sign of Pisces other than like writing down intuition? Trust. Okay, thank you. I've been having a difficult time trusting my intuition, and So that was for me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, that was for me. Is there anything else I need to know? What is this community? I don't know why, but there's something about the Spanish language. Spanish language. Yeah, there's something about the Spanish language. Cause yeah, I don't know. And I'm also kind of seeing like Spanish architecture almost. Yeah, Spanish architecture. No, I don't. It's okay if you don't know anybody who's Spanish, but there's something about the language, which is so funny because I've been interested in learning Spanish on stream recently. And that's how they got me there. They were like, "Yeah, talk about Spanish." I'm like, "Okay." The shift though, soft. Like when I'm meditating on the energy of the shift, they're telling me soft, safe, warm, peace. Like all of these really fluffy energies are coming in with the shift, and so maybe that's what we needed to hear. Alrighty, that's what we have for you, Shenayhey. Thank you very, very much. I hope that helped you. You're welcome to, screenshot it if you need to, and I wish you the best everything you got going on. It was really good to see you. Thank you for bearing with me. Later. Vincent, hello, how are you? Thank you very, very much for coming to my stream last night. I hope that it is worth the wait, as I promise. And let me know if you have any questions. You can ask in the comments. I don't mind. And you said hi, Ron. I know I usually get tarot readings, but this interests me a lot. And I was hoping to get one channel's reading too. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So it's basically like tarot, but basically I let the sorry for saying basically twice, but basically 3 times. I let whatever images come to me kind of flow and see where it goes. And it's fun. I really enjoy it. So we're gonna write the dates. I really like dating things. It's 10/16/2025 and it's 5:35 in the morning. Good morning. Let's see. What are we getting? You know what I'm seeing in my head? I don't know. It's okay if it doesn't mean anything to you, but I'm seeing like a cactus. I'm seeing a cactus, and it's really prickly. It's really prickly, and it's funny because they're showing me. So they showed me like this really big cactus, and also like in need of water. But then, so in need of water came in, but I don't know why they said that, in need of water. But then they shrunk it in my mind down to a little succulent. And what I feel that they're trying to say to me with this is that something that maybe in your past was a big deal is shrinking. It's becoming less and less important. Becoming less important, like less scary, like less difficult to navigate is what they're saying. And it's like maybe there's a relationship in your life that you've had to handle with a lot of care, and like because I'm seeing like a person, and I try pretty hard not to like assume people's relationships, but they're showing me a person in your life that their energy is just prickly, like they have prickly energy. And I want you to know that kind of prickliness, like, it's not that they're overtly cruel or anything like that. It's just kind of like their nature, almost like they're easily irritated, or maybe they're just, but they're not cruel, combative even. I want you to know that like this person in your life, and I really hope this is resonating, like it's okay if it's not, but this is what I'm feeling called to say. This person in your life is going from like this big kind of prickly cactus energy to like a small succulent, so it's something easier to maintain. What it reminds me of is sometimes our parents are just really difficult to be around. Like, it's reminded me of my dad personally. Like, his energy is very looming. He's very prickly. Anytime I open up to him, I notice that he'll say something kind of really rude to me, and it'll affect me. But I'm seeing like the shrinking of it. It reminds me of aging, like the aging process, but also just like softening with age. Like, goodness, I hope that happens to my father. But softening, we have softening with age, and realizing that it's not as important. Like, maybe before we held this, like, these to a really high regard, because now I'm seeing like a graph where like it's a graph of importance, and so maybe for most of your life it was all the way up here, like everything they said to you was really important like now it's just maybe around here. Sometimes you take it, sometimes you leave it, sometimes it affects you, sometimes it doesn't, but there's an energy of I'm done like navigating the spikes almost. Like, that's what it feels like. I hope this is resonating. I really do. Oh, sorry. But this is what I'm feeling. This is what Spirit wanted you to know. That it's, in time, like, it'll soften. And if it's not a person, maybe it's life in general. Maybe life is just softening, because I've been getting this message that things are going to calm down soon for us collectively. And when I say collective, I'm talking about the people who are in my sphere, like the people who watch me, the people who listen to me and trust me as their, they're psychic. Everybody's psychic, but you know what I mean. As their psychic translator, their spirit translator. I've been getting this message a lot, that things are calming down, and now I'm kind of seeing like a salve, like, I don't know, maybe you've been caring for your skin more, or maybe you've been trying to think about your skin more. There's something that's like very soothing, almost like eucalyptus energy, as well as like aloe vera energy, and it feels really nice, like it's calm, and yeah, like we're putting less weight. There's more balance. Like I'm seeing Libra. There's more balance. So that's what I got. That's what we needed to hear. And let me know if it resonated. I really do hope it did. And thank you very, very much. I say again. Later, gator. Bye-bye. Hello there, Jonathan. Thank you very, very much for getting a reading from me. I really am so thankful for your patience. I really do hope it's worth the wait. And thank you. It's really good to see you again. It's always, always, always so nice to see you. Let's write your name down. We're going to put your energy on the paper. Jonathan, and today is 10/16/2025, and it is 5:44 in the morning. Good morning! You said, hey, long time no see. I'm happy to help you move out because I want that for myself. I'd love to see whatever messages come about. Yeah, thank you. I hope you find somewhere to move soon. You know what I'm seeing? This actually came through very quickly. I'm seeing you peer through a hole. Like a small hole. I don't know, what does that represent, Spirit? What does that mean? Almost like a door. It feels very symbolic. not necessarily literal. Like, so here's like you peering. I can draw, I swear. I made this model, I can draw. So like here's the door and we're like peering through a keyhole and we can kind of see. Okay, so they're talking about visualization. Now maybe we struggle with this, or maybe we don't know exactly what we're trying to call in. Now, visualization is a really powerful tool to manifest, and if you struggle to like use your mind, you can use pictures and stuff like that. But I'm actually seeing you in this moment for like the future you're trying to go towards, especially with moving, trying to figure out the particulars of what you want. Like, for example, do I want 2 or 3 bedroom? Or do I want a roommate or do I not want a roommate? You know, like these are like questions I've been asking myself, but it's like similar. Like, it doesn't have to be these exact questions, but it's like we're trying to like get more specific. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to say to you, that there's a door that you have the ability to open, and the way that you open it is getting specific. Specify almost. Specify is what they're saying. Okay. That's really nice, Spirit. That's really good advice. But I'd really like to get less esoteric, if that's okay. But they're like, but you love esoteric, and I'm like, I know, but people come for more than just advice on manifestation. Sorry. I usually just kind of talk to them in my head, you know, not out loud, but I'm recording, so I'm trying to tell you like what's going on. I'm seeing now that's really interesting. Being in a closet. Now they're showing me so I was seeing you peer through, but now I'm seeing darkness behind you. And you know what? They're telling me that you're waiting for your time, like waiting for your moments, waiting for your moment. And I want you to know it's coming. Like, maybe you've been feeling like where you are physically has you in a state of limbo. Like, I can't commit to anything because of where I am. And I wonder if you've been feeling that way for a while, like this knowing that I need to leave, that I can't stay here. And so we haven't really been able to live, because I'm seeing like in this darkness. Now that's actually really beautiful, because I wonder if you just recently discovered this option, because now I'm seeing the door. I know, I'm sorry, but now I'm seeing the door, and it's beautiful, and there's like the keyhole, and we can see through the cracks of the door that there's lights emitting from it. And I know, like, they speak to me through symbols, so bear with me. But I was seeing the chariot, so if you're worried about, like, am I going to be able to move? The answer is yes. The answer is a big, fat yes. Like, you're going to make it. You're going to get there. And yeah, you're calling it in and it's coming. Like, this door wouldn't be here if you couldn't step through it. And they just want you to understand that. Like, to me, it seems like you've already ascended a lot of stairs, because now I'm kind of like seeing stairs. So this represents like climb, like going through struggle. But yeah, they just keep telling me, I don't know if you've dreamt this or if you will dream this. This feels very impactful astrally though. And we, you know, we as spirits, we connect to the astral through our dreams. This is actually so beautiful, like a really beautiful energy. Like, I think your soul knows that you are shifting towards this, almost like you're being pulled. Like, I don't know if you feel your spirit being pulled in that direction. Like, once again, the chariot. And so just so you know, the chariot represents travel, speed, action, and quick change. But it's also a promise that we're on the right path. promise we're on the right path. So, and I just saw 444 on the timestamp. So, like, I saw 3444. I don't know if fours mean anything to you. That could be a synchronicity. But, yeah, they want you to specify. Like, get specific. Wow, I don't know. It's so beautiful. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, they're bringing up, the moon. A lot of, like, esoteric stuff. I'm so sorry. They want to speak to me this way, and so I'm going to respect it. Your guides are definitely working with you through your dreams. And I was seeing this moon specifically. I don't know when the next time the moon is in this phase. I know the next new moon is on the 21st. So if the half moon would be 7 days after that, so the 28th, this is probably around the 25th. So look for a time around the 25th of this month, because something may happen. But they're just like, they're showing me this moon, but you know, the moon represents mystery, illusion, and this, and like astral, or like the psychic. Oh, there's something about the 25th. It doesn't have to be about this month. They're telling me like because you know, that's actually really funny, because that's when I'm trying to move. Like, I'm trying to be out of here by the 25th, and I don't know if I can make it, but I just want to be out of here before Halloween, because Halloween's my favorite holiday, and I don't want to spend my favorite holiday somewhere I'm suffering. You know. No, but I don't, you know, not to say that where you are now is like the worst. You know, I might be going through it, but I'm not trying to like project my problems onto you. But 444 feels important. I was seeing this moon, and I just so happened to get the number 25, so that might be next month, right? I don't know when you're trying to move. Like, maybe it's a little bit further, but there's something about the 25th. I don't want to say, like, when I say, oh yeah, the 25th of this month, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to me. So now I'm like drawing a mountain. I don't know why a mountain. If you're at the bottom of the mountain and you're about to climb it. Because I was seeing stairs, but I already saw you at the top of the stairs. I already saw you at the top of the stairs. So anyways, Jonathan, I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. I feel pretty good about it, and good luck with everything you got going on. Later. Hello there, Gooey. Thank you very, very much for getting a reading from me. I hope that it's worth the wait. You said thank you, as always, for your readings, Ron. Of course, Gooey. Thank you for being so sweet. It's so sweet of you to say. Ron, your vibes are what I come for, but your accuracy and relevance for my readings in particular is simply a bonus. Congrats on 41%. Let's get you out of there. Okay, let's see if we get a message for you, Gooey. Thank you. You're so nice to me. Oh my goodness. I've been saying this a few times tonight. I go, I don't deserve it, but I'm trying to be better and say, you know what? I do. I deserve kindness. I want to be an example. I think everybody deserves kindness, and so I'm really happy that I'm bringing in energies, and I'm getting people as kind as you in my life, because it's been a long time since I guess I've never really felt like I belong, and I don't know, it's people like you that make me feel like, wow, you know, I did it. I did it. I'm a success story. So we have your time. It's 5:55 in the morning. 5:55 a.m. Maybe that means something to you. You know, maybe you've been seeing fives. Look out for that. And let's see what we got. You know what? There's an energy here. I don't know if this has been happening, because as soon as I looked at the clock, it went from 5:55 to 5:56. There's something about synchronicities being off just a little bit. Almost like you look at the clock and it's 4:45 and you're like, dang it, I missed 4:44. Or like 2:23 and dang it, I missed 2:22. You know, it's that kind of energy. I don't know if you've been experiencing that recently. Like, I don't know if you've noticed that. Because sometimes fives can represent obstacles, challenges, and this is something I've experienced before. It represents that there's something your intuition is trying to tell you that you're ignoring, and so I'm gonna write that down. Something your intuition is telling you to do that you're ignoring. And so it's not necessarily like you're procrastinating, though it can come up as procrastinating. If that means anything to you, like I've been known to procrastinate. Like for example, I have a habit in my relationships to, like, I'll just know deep down that something isn't off, but I'll hope and I'll pray that maybe if I give it a few more months that things will change and will heal, or like maybe if they move in with me, or maybe if we go on a few more dates, but I know deep down, like, my intuition will be saying like, no, this isn't the person for you, and it's almost like I'm putting it off every single time. And so there's something happening there. It doesn't have to be in relationships though. Like, that was just an example. That's something I've dealt with the past when I was seeing this. And like, as you know, like, I'm pretty open. Like, I went through a breakup recently, and it was because like my intuition was telling me for like years and years and years, and it wasn't until like I saw it physically in my body that I was stressed the fuck out. Like, oh my goodness, I was so pale and tired looking and like skinny, and I was like, oh my god. Who is that, And so that could be the energy that you're experiencing, where if you ignore something so long, sometimes the universe will force it upon you. And so I'm actually feeling that energy, and this is not to scare you, right? This is to empower you, this is to excite you, this is to embolden you and realize like your innate power within, that you can be the catalyst to change, or the universe can do it for you. Either way, it's gonna happen. And a lot of times when I say universe, like, our guides will kind of push us in that direction, but we could get to a state in our life where we're much happier sooner. So like I said, I don't want to worry you, but there is like this because I'm getting like tower energy, but it's not guaranteed. I want you to know this, and it's like that for any reading, but this is something that is far away. Okay, now the tower represents unwanted but necessary change. So just know that, like, if we continue to kind of put things off, like, for example, if it's not a relationship, it could mean like, oh, I know deep down I want to be a content creator, and every single day you look at people doing what you want to do and you go, I wish that was me. I'm gonna start my channel one day. I'm gonna make videos. I have a script. I just need to write it down. Or if only I had this, if only I had that. Oh, but I have a phone camera, I could do that. It's ignoring those pulls, those intuitive yearnings that will, manifest this energy, where the universe will put you in a place where it's almost like, hey, do this, please. Finally, look, we made the perfect setting. You don't have any other option. Not that you don't have any other option, but they'll make it so bluntly obvious that you can't deny it. And so, undeniable, intuitive hits. And they're your guides are telling me, by the way, your guides are much more how do I put this? Your guides feel more like teachers. Like, this one in particular feels more like a teacher energy rather than like a mother, father, or like soul family. this guide feels like a really kind but strict teacher, and I think she's, and it is a her. I think she's here because sometimes like we need a little bit of that, you know, quote, tough love. Not that she's being tough, she's actually being very, very loving, but she's very blunt. She has Queen of Swords energy, so I like her though. I like her because she's very honest, and she'll tell you how it is, and she won't sugarcoat things. She's, you know, the Queen of Swords is an energy that I really, really love, because she understands that she's not everybody's cup of tea, but the truth is the best medicine, is what she's saying to me. That's so funny. The truth is the best medicine. So they're also telling me to pull a card for you. I actually just got this deck, and I want to pull one from here for you. I don't know, they're showing, and I just, you know what? I want you to know you are in alignment in this moment. So if you've been missing, I looked at the timestamp and it was 45, and I just saw 45, 55. So, oh my goodness, are you in alignment? So don't even worry about the tower. So anytime your intuition goes, do this, you know, listen to it, especially while you're doom scrolling. Oh, they tell me you work really well when you're like listening to people anyways. So I don't know if you have like a wireless headset. I think that would do you a lot of good. Look at that! Oh my god. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, known to be honest, like known to be friendly and honest and straight to the point. Oh my, literally like to the point. Like they have the bow and arrow. They get to the targets, but this is also an energy of following your intuition. So Sagittarius, and I'm a Sagittarius, you know, Sagittarius are the sages, and so this is the energy you should be embodying, of chasing your soul, like what your soul is saying to you. So like chasing your soul, aiming for your soul. It's so funny because I drew an arrow here too. In the same direction as well. And so just know Sagittarius energy is gonna be here. You're welcome to look into it. As I said, Sagittarius is about higher learning. So like things about like mysticism, occultism, philosophy, you know, stuff like that. And it's also about following greater truths. So that's what we have for you, Gooey. That's what we have. Thank you very, very much, and I wish you the best as always on anything you're endeavoring. Yeah, see you later. Bye-bye. Hello there, Pablo. Thank you so much for getting a channel message reading from me. Sorry, I tripped up over my own words. You said, let's see what you said. Maybe you wrote it, and there we go. Hi, Ron. I love your streams, and I hope you reach your goal soon. Thank you. I'd love a reading. I've never had one before. I've been pushing myself pretty hard recently in most aspects of life. I'm curious if I'm safe to continue this, or if I'm missing other important things because of it. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's write your name down. We're gonna get your energy on the paper. At least that's what I believe. And if you're wondering, like, how do you do this, Ron? Well, what's happening? What's going on? Basically, I put myself kind of in a meditative state, and I've always been a very visual person, and so images come to me pretty quickly. But sometimes words come in, and I'll go through kind of like a word bank in my mind, and certain words will really jump out to me, and so that's how it works. And for some reason it is channeling, like, which is why I say it's a channel message, but for some reason it's pretty accurate. I can't really explain it, you know. I don't really have all the answers. I just know that it works. We're gonna write the date write the date. I always like to date things. And let's see, it is 6:19 in the morning. Good morning, good morning. And all right, let's see what we got coming in for you. I'm seeing a star. I'm seeing the star. A lot of times they speak to me through tarot cards because I am a tarot reader at the end of the day. And I was picking up the energy of the star card. So if you know anything about the star, it represents having faith, hope, dreams, goals, and belief that you can reach them. And believing is half of the battle, right? Like having hope, knowing what it is you're calling in, by the way, like it's almost like a 3-step plan. So I don't know why they're like breaking it down into 3s for me. It's okay. A lot of people aren't into angel numbers. I think they're fun. I think it's a nice way for our guides and, you know, the universe, whatever it is that you work with. And by the way, like you never have to believe anything that I say, but I'm saying 3s. I don't know. They say good things come in 3s. So we've got 3, 3, 3. And also good things come in 3s. Come in 3s. I feel like writing that down for you. So anyways, I wanted to draw the star. It's like a woman and she's like seeing it reflected at her and it's in the sky. So yeah, so this is also Aquarius energy, which is why I also feel like that's important to mention. Aquarius. You don't have to be an Aquarius, but the reason why I feel like it's important is because it represents independence and rebellion. But I want to go back to the 3s. I'm also kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm having so many things come in, but I'm smelling cinnamon. I don't know if cinnamon... I'm smelling cinnamon. And it's kind of bringing me back to... when I was younger, my mother would make us cinnamon rolls. I don't know if that means anything. Cinnamon rolls. And sometimes mean wholesomeness. Oh, are we trying to return to a feeling of peace? That's so interesting. You know what, Pablo? You know what I'm seeing for you? You have this really deep and really beautiful craving to have a big, beautiful family. And I'm seeing you. I don't know if you need to hear this, Pablo, because it feels important to say, because I'm like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing you at a table, and not everybody wants this, by the way, but I don't know, I feel like it does. I'm seeing you at a table, and it's just full of food and people and a lot of young people. Like I'm seeing you a lot older, and there's just like it's loud. It's loud, and there's children, and there's your family, and there's food and people. I'm also seeing a child. I'm seeing a child, like a very important child, show you something that they drew. And I'm seeing you on it. I'm getting chills, by the way. I'm getting chills. It's actually so sweet. I feel like you have a big desire for a family. Is it a girl? It is a girl. It is a girl. I see it. She's got really beautiful curly hair too. Oh my goodness. I think she's, oh my god. I'm sorry, I know this is like so far into the future, but I wonder if this is what you needed to hear. Because we have like the spirit, like the energy of a granddaughter coming in, showing you something. What? I wish I could like show you. I don't really have the best camera, but oh my gosh, I'm getting crazy. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. I'm getting crazy goosebumps, Pablo. I'm sorry, like, you don't have to believe me. You really don't. But I have to say this. She's going to show you a drawing of a night sky with a star, like a big beautiful star in the middle. And it's okay if you don't, because this is so far, so far in the future. Like, I'm talking like decades, like, because you're older, like this is your granddaughter. Oh my god. And she's going to show you a drawing of the nights, like in the night sky and the star in the middle. It's really, really so beautiful. And she's going to love to read and draw. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually so inspiring to me, because I think she's going to write a book. I'm so sorry. I know this is so strange. Write a book. And I'm getting the book The Little Prince. The Little Prince. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. The Little Prince. We should get more into the future, more into the current energy, but I don't know. Spirit told me that you were worried that, like, you wouldn't reach here, or maybe you were worried that, like, this wasn't destined for you. Maybe you've been worried about, like, love, or maybe you've been worried about the meaning of everything. I know a lot of men are really concerned about legacy and stuff like that. And obviously, if you can't have children, it's okay if it's not your granddaughter. It's just like, it feels like it though. It doesn't have to be blood, I guess, but it feels like it. Anyways. So having faith, so independence, rebellion. So it's very much like Uranus energy, so change, as well as like inspiration. I want you to know that Spirit is calling you to look at the bigger picture, because I'm seeing the earth. They're telling you to zoom out. You're too close. Like, you're too close on your circle. You're zoomed in way too close on like what's in front of you. And they want you to expand your perspective. Expand your perspective. Oh my goodness. That's so beautiful. Oh my god. This is my favorite card. I have this deck. My favorite card. It says zoom out. And so whoa! Oh my god, what? It says perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So there's a big message for you. And by the way, this one says the earth too. But there's a big message for you, Pablo, to remember that life is only as serious as you make it out to be. And remember that you'll never have this moment ever again. So be present. Understand that life is very precious. And through you, more life will be made. And that you are... Gosh, I really feel like you need to hear this. That, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles. So, the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe look up that card and meditate on it. But you're leading yourself there. And I, like, Spirit, like your guides and stuff, need you to know that. Okay. I'm so sorry. I obviously, you can think I'm crazy. It's fine. I know I didn't really like give you too much to be like, that's me. But I swear to you, it was hard for me to deny. Alrighty. See you later, Pablo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Later. Hello there. Hi, Justey. Welcome. It's nice to see you back. I hope that you're doing well. It's so sweet of you to donate to me, especially when you didn't have to. And yeah, I want to write your name down. We're gonna put your energy on the paper. And we have, today is the 16th. I always love dating and putting the time. And it's 6:30 in the morning. 6:30. Good morning. I'm already feeling the sun, like the sun energy. I like that. Happiness, joy, success. You know what I was seeing? The babies. You know, in Teletubbies, the baby sun. I don't know what I was seeing. Happiness, joy, success. Now, sometimes guides will bring up things that we need to hear. No, they always bring up things we need to hear. And sometimes it's sad, you know, like, hey, I know you're going through a hard time. Here's some hope. And sometimes they just want to give us a pat on the back and give us love and give us joy and make us feel that we're okay and we're going to be okay and we're doing a good job. And that's exactly what your guides are doing. You're actually the first person tonight for me to get a guide that is just very much just praising. Like, I'm just hearing really sweet things, like, oh my gosh, like they won't, oh my gosh, it's really, really bringing me back. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, Justey, but when I was younger, when I was a child, I would hear my guides every night. I would hear them, and they would say really sweet things to me, and they would play music for me. They would say, we love you, you're doing a good job, we're really proud of you, you're gonna do great things, you know, stuff like that to me. And my mother told me one day, like I told my mother I was hearing things, and my mom scared me. And then for a long time, I stopped hearing them because of that. And I started kind of attracting scary things. And so there's a message here about, they want you to know that you're tuning in to the frequency that you allow. So I want to write that down for you. Tuning into the kind of like a radio signal, right? Like, they're also telling me that if there's a song that you have been like repeating like over and over and over again, I don't know, there's a song that they're telling me that there's a song that's been on your playlist for like years and years and years, and you just haven't, like, it's just been there. I don't know, there's a message there. I'm also hearing You Are My Sunshine. I don't know if you like that song. A lot of things about music though. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That's so sweet. But anyways, they're saying really sweet things. I don't know, they're telling me you need the love. So I'm gonna give it to you, you know? I'm not gonna write it all down, but they're saying they're really proud of you. They understand that it was hard for you to put up that boundary. And I don't know why, but I feel like they're showing me it's okay if you haven't done this. Because like they speak to me through symbols. It's like blocking things or muting things or deciding you're not going to look at that, or even like throwing away old items. You know, it's stuff like that. There was a cleanse, almost like I'm seeing like a reset button. And you had to go through a time of pause and deep reflection. And they know that you questioned yourself a lot then, you know. I'm also seeing you question if you're a good person. They want you to know you're a wonderful person, okay? Please never ever question that. And they want you to stop denying yourself enjoyment. Sorry, they're really talking a lot. Stop denying yourself enjoyment. They're saying like, it could be like food. Like, I don't know. I feel like it is food. You know, if you struggle with food guilt, this is something I've had to deal with my whole life as well. Yay! So food guilt is coming in. And they want you to stop feeling guilty for eating. They want you to understand like food is nourishing. It's meant to help your body stay alive and function, and you need it. And obviously, like eating cookies every day, probably not a good idea, but everything in moderation. Like you're not gonna die or get diabetes or, you know, get cancer because you have a cookie every 4 days, you know. But obviously, like moderation. And so they're telling me, because they're showing me the temperance, they want you to know that you are bringing in a time of peace. I've been getting that a lot for the collective that I'm in, but I'm seeing it for you too. And they're telling you, hold on, be patient. You're going to find peace. You're going to feel fulfilled, and all of this is going to make sense. And they're really proud of you because they're telling me that you're tuning into the right frequency. I'm also seeing an emphasis. I don't know if you've been considering like watching a scary movie, playing scary games, doing something kind of like going to like a haunted something. They're actually telling me to advise you not to introduce fear, even if it's just for thrills this month. And I understand like we're in Halloween season, but they're telling me like, hey, like it's okay if you like those things, like that's really cool. But I don't know, there's something about the next 2 weeks that they're advising me to tell you like no scares. They're telling me like they're trying to help regulate your nervous system. They're trying to help you feel calm, and they're trying to make you realize and help you put you into the perception of abundance and the sun. So you might be seeing spirals. I don't know why, but I'm getting spirals. I'm getting earth energy. I wanna know like who's reaching out to you. So I'm gonna shift a little bit, Spirit. I hope that's okay. I don't even remember what I was gonna draw here. Oh yeah, temperance. Oh, okay. You definitely have angels around you. And I don't know if you like that. I don't know if you're into it. It's okay if you're not. I know a lot of people have like religious trauma. I don't like to just be like, yeah, you got angels. But angels are, first of all, they're not human. They're not human, but that's not to say that they don't understand humanity, and they do love it. Like they're very close to spirit. Like they're very, very, very close to spirit, and they have a really beautiful perspective on our souls. And there's angel energy here. I don't know if that means anything to you. I'm also like, yeah, I don't know. They're showing me scary like haunted videos. I don't know if someone might invite you to go ghost hunting, or someone might share with you like scary videos or something like that. And they're telling me like, hey, you know, now is not the time to be dysregulating yourself. Like now is not the time to be afraid and be scared, because it's gonna throw you off balance. And I don't know. I just want to tell you. All right. I hope that makes sense. And yeah, I know. Sorry, it's a little long, but that's what I got. And let me know if you have questions. I'm really sorry. I know that was kind of I don't know. I hope that made sense. I really do. And good luck. Good luck with everything you got going on, Justey. Thank you. Bye bye. Later. Hello, Yaro Cat. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? You said I would love a reading, please. Also, I ordered that book you recommended, and it just arrived today. Good. I'm glad. I really, really love learning from books. I find them to be more helpful, at least in my practice, than a lot of videos. Because I don't know, there's something about just seeing it kind of right in front of me, explained in detail, that really gets my brain moving. So I hope that it helps you. I don't remember what book I recommended. I recommend books pretty often. Maybe I know I do The Artist's Way sometimes. I don't remember. Maybe it was like The Body Keeps the Score. I don't know. We're gonna write your name down. Yaro Cat. put your energy on the paper. And I like to do the date as well. It's 10/16/2025, and we're at 6:42 in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Have I slept yet? No. But I'm doing my best. Now, let's see what we have coming in. You know, I always see, like, obviously a cat came to mind because of cats, but I said to myself, you know, I think I'm the one kind of manifesting the cat. And so in my head I said, all right, cats, take me to the message. And it's so funny because the cat showed me, like, the cat in my mind. I know I'm so crazy, I know I'm kind of weird, but I saw a potted plant. And I saw them take the potted plant like this and knock it over. And like get soil everywhere. And so I don't let me see, Spirit, what does that mean? Sorry, I know that's really silly. What an interesting thing to communicate with me. Maybe some tarot cards. Can you show me some tarot cards? Kind of help me see what you're saying. Oh, okay. You know, they showed me an oracle card that I've always like really thought about. Like I've thought about it every time something bad happens to me. I think about this, and I'm not trying to like manifest anything ill towards you, but they want you to know that if you ever feel like, oh my goodness, what am I doing wrong? Why is this not happening? Or why did that happen? Do I deserve this? What's the universe trying to tell me? They actually are showing me a card that says sometimes life stings. And it's okay if we don't know why. Like they're showing me, they were showing me the death card, and they were showing me the moon. It was okay if we don't understand. It's okay if we don't get why that had to happen. In fact, they're telling you to not let little things like that irritate you or stress you out or cause you to wonder, you know, if you're in alignment or if you're making a mistake or if there's a deeper meaning to it. Obviously, everything has a deeper meaning, but they're telling me that it's okay not to know. Like, this is actually a message that a lot of people struggle with, especially in the spirituality community, to let something rest and let something down. I've noticed that, like, something that we're very incessant about is other people, right? Like, why is this other person like this? Why are they so grouchy? And so if you have someone in your life that you've kind of just noticed doesn't quite get it, like they're just always in this, like, so in this card it's a wasp. They kind of just feel like a wasp. Just know the message is, it's not your duty, nor are you required or even advised. Like, you're not even advised to change them. So you can only control yourself. And so that's the message. And so just know that if something something that you don't prefer happens to you, number one, don't blame yourself, right? Like, don't blame yourself. And number two, do your best to move on and go, okay, well, I didn't prefer that, but what can I do about it without overstepping somebody's free will? So that's the message. It's okay if you don't have anybody like that in your life, but I'm just kind of seeing like little things kind of stack up and be a little bit bothersome, and we're worried. We're just like really worried. Like, gosh, universe, like, what are you trying to tell me? And I feel like universe, if there is a deeper message to this, all universe is trying to tell you, or spirit, you know, is trying to say to you, hey, try to take it one step at a time. Don't let the little things stack up. Notice it, say, oh man, and then let it go, right? let it go, move into acceptance, and then all of a sudden, like, things aren't going to wear you out so much. So I guess they're saying that because I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the end of the message there. Is there anything else that you want me to know, Spirit? Now, so I'm using the cat to kind of take me where I'm using this like cat in my mind's eye to almost like a vessel to show me what I need to know. And they were showing me you asleep, like they were showing me someone asleep, and in bed. And I don't know if you sleep with like loud sounds on, like maybe you sleep with like an air conditioner. Maybe there's like light coming into the room. There's something about what is around you while you're sleeping that, I don't know, the cat is telling me that it's important that we have less stimulus when we're going to sleep. So no sound, no light. And I know a lot of people have like tinnitus and stuff like that, and so they like to have the sounds to kind of help with the ringing in the ears. I don't know, it's okay if that isn't resonating with you, but and this is actually something I learned to do. I use the ringing in my ears to induce meditation, and I feel like they're showing me that you can do this too. And I've actually never advised anybody to do this before. I've never taught this to anybody before. This is a Ron Queen of Cups special method. But the very, very first time that I clear as day, as in like I heard my guide's voice, and it wasn't just kind of like my inner lexicon or like my word bank method that I'm using now. Like when I'm conscious, when I'm here, I'm obviously there's a little bit more of a detachment unless I'm like in my sleep, but they're showing me like allowing that in your ear to induce a meditative state almost. So embrace it. Like, don't let it be something that bothers you. Let it be something that helps and aids you. And so I don't know, there's something about meditating before you go to sleep. I know, oops, oh, okay, I thought my music stopped. I know a lot of people don't want to hear like, oh, you should meditate, but often spirits will tell us like, hey, you know, how else are we supposed to talk to you? So meditation is actually very, very, very important. They're also telling me, and I've gotten this one before too, so if you keep your phone close to you, the phone, you know, everything has frequency, especially phones, right? Like our phones are constantly having data come towards them. They're telling me to put the phone, you know, purposely put the phone somewhere away from your head. Like even if you put the phone at your feet, like even that is better than having your phone next to your head, or even behind or beside your head. Like they want you to put it, if I'm honest, they're telling me to put it across the room before you go to sleep, because it's gonna help you have more powerful dreams. I'm getting this energy of you wanting, like genuinely wanting to be more powerful psychically, spiritually, right? Everybody is so powerful and just as tapped in, just as psychic as anybody else, but you want to understand how to wield these gifts that were given. And Spirit wants you to know, and I'm sorry, like I said, you don't have to believe me. Spirit wants you to know that you are goodness. Like they're showing me that it's almost like you are just on a fast track to doing this. So almost like there's an awakening. Now, when I say awakening, like we're all an awakening is recognizing the greater whole, and your connection to it, and almost like downloading a bunch of information about maybe like your purpose or your spirit, right? It's very, very heavy judgment energy. So I'm seeing the judgment card really big. So, you know, it has like the trumpets and the angels. So maybe meditate on the judgment card and you might get information coming. So that's what I see for you, Yaro Cat. I want to give you one more. I don't know why. I don't know if you're like questioning, because I'm seeing the Venus symbol. So if you're questioning something about love, romance, pleasure, anything like that, even money, right? Like Venus is the planet of money. They want you to know, they're saying to me, all is as it should be. And do your best not to let it consume you if it is, you know. A lot of us get consumed by love and money. It's important to us. And when I say love, like romantic love. So that's what I got. Thank you, Yaro. And I wish you the best with everything you're endeavoring. Remember that you are never alone. You are loved. Thank you. You're my last one for the night. Bye-bye.